Down through the grime sometimes. Sometimes can you feel the pressure doesn't wind? Sometimes. Sometimes until the day until the time. Sometimes.
Hey, this is Hunter Henry of the LA Chargers, and you're watching MUT Force. Bolt up, baby.
What's up, guys? It's the director and the Trumpet Monkey.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of MUT Force, MUT Force, Trumpet Monkey.
Mud Force. Mud Force.
So-
Mud Force.
So, seeing as we've gotten like 10 cards, not counting the punter and kicker this week, why don't you go ahead and let us know what we can expect in this episode of MUT Force?
Tonight on Mud Force with the director and Trumpet Monkey, we look at the 10 cards that were released this week, and we make our predictions for future team MVPs. Back to you, director.
Thank you, Trumpet Monkey. Yeah, when we have a lack of content in Madden, you can always count on some custom card art coming your way, so we can all dream as a community, maybe whisper in the ears of the Madden devs just a little bit. We also had a couple of limited cards earlier this week. I mean, we're really stretching for content here.
We did. I personally loved the limited cards, but not as much as I love Mutt Dog.
It's not the dog. It's the vape. Sorry, we went down the wrong pipe. Bad habits equal funny TV, ladies and gentlemen.
Vaping is safe. They say vaping is safe. Well, apparently not if you're a Kiwi, because you can't even do that right.
Every rebuttal of I don't care what you guys think of my vaping has just been thrown out the window. All right, guys, let's get into this week's content for the MUT Force, and then we're going to wing it as we go. Here we go, Trumpet Monkey. Let's get into this week's weekly content.
So now, director, we can actually answer like the medical question: what happens when you digest vape?
This episode is brought to you by the Emergency Vape Association of America. Yeah, no, it's you don't want to do that.
This to be clear, normally when you're eating or drinking and food goes down the wrong pipe, it's going towards your lungs. But this time, instead of going towards your lungs, it started going towards your stomach. Are you okay?
I'm thinking we'll be okay. I'm thinking it's not going to stop my bad habits.
Excellent. Nice haircut, by the way.
I will
mate.
sooner
Look
die.
at
Thank you. I was hoping somebody would notice this week. It's a new thing I'm trying this week. All right, dudes. Speaking of new things we're trying this week, maybe we go in on this Frank Clark Trumpet Monkey. He doesn't have a power-up. Frank Clark was the one on the Raiders too, right?
Not yet, but when we got power-ups coming on Sunday, he'll probably get one then. We're not going to pull up the card, but we did do a big song and a dance about how John Ross didn't get a combine card.
Proven wrong. Words eaten.
Well, we were proven wrong, and he did.
Vape
I
eaten, words
feel like
eaten.
they did kind of save the promo's face a little bit with these limiteds. And yeah, that Frank Clark is a really, really nice card. Super, super awesome for... Look at this guy. What are you doing?
I'm trying something new this week, Trumpet Monkey.
That's
Frank
not how
Clark.
it works.
Frank Clark.
You can't put food in your butt and it comes out of your mouth, man. That's
Well, we're
South
not
Park-
going to go that far with these experimental YouTube videos. It's for the likes, Trumpet Monkey. It's for the do it for the views.
For the view.
I like this Frank Clark card, though, man. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Let's actually make the screen a little bit bigger so the audience here can see.
Yeah.
Frank Clark.
Look, Frank Clark cards have always played well as well. He's kind of got that Mud Force factor. And like, once again, this is the type of card that you and I love because it combines that over, like really high over 90 power move and finesse move. I mean, if you look at that right there, like straight away just with pass rush, he's going to be hitting 99 power move, 96 finesse move. If you've got Coach Madden, man, like, come on, 97 finesse move. It's just a really nice card. All right, you're going to have, you're more than likely going to get a power up for him on Sunday. But even without that, with Sprinter ×2 And also John Madden, you're looking at 90 speed. It's just a nice card, man. I really, really like it. And decent block.
The speed is what really catches my eye with this guy. I mean, obviously, we got some dudes coming in with some higher speed later, but 87 speed at right end, I'm pretty sure Seahawk, the Legion of Doom, boom, is looking really fine right now. So, I don't know. He's a really nice combination of everything I love in an end. As a Joey Bosa owner, I fully endorse Frank Clark.
Hell yeah. No, I really, really like it as well. And you know what? There's I want to give a shout out to fellow content creator and YouTuber Douche Close. Douche Close.
I thought you said douche close for a second.
I did not. I said douche close. You need to
douche
listen,
close.
Okay? I definitely did not say douche. All right. So although that is exactly what we normally call douche close. No, but he came out with like a really nice man blitz out of 4-4. This a linebacking blitz out of 4-4, the +1 blitz this week. Really cool video, by the way. Check it out. And you need a ton of speed, okay, at the kind of outside linebacker position, or the DN position as well, in particular. So that's why cards like this are absolutely awesome. And if you're running like a Seahawks theme team with the Griffin we got last week with the 93 speed, who is a user god, by the way. I've been running him on PC. So nice. Then like this kind of card right here is really, really cool. It's really nice. I like it.
All right, Trumpetmonkey. So backtracking just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Power-ups. If you could choose one power-up within your power to power up on the Power-Up Sunday power-up, which power-up would that be?
This coming Sunday?
This coming Sunday, if you got yourself a power-up of your choice, who would you want?
That's a really, really good question, man. It's a really, really good question. I'm kind of like, literally from a wish list perspective, I'm pretty set, but big but, right? I would love a Raiders left tackle. I'd love a big old butt. I'd love a Raiders left tackle, man. So if they gave us a Donald Penn like motivator card and a power up or something like that, then I'll be happy.
Okay, so you want a power up, but on top of that, you want motivators, and on top of that, you want a Raiders left tackle motivator. That's not breaking the rules of the question. If the director got to choose one power up, this is how you answer a question without breaking all the rules.
Deal with it.
The director would obviously want himself Phillip Rivers because the man needs respect in Madden. Why? The top 4 quarterback, as per Pro Football Focus, doesn't have a power up yet. Give Phillip Rivers a nod. Do it.
I'll Phillip Rivers. Hey.
That's Frank Clark, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to Jadeveon Clowney. They did the same thing. You guys know who the legend is. It's Saturday morning. Everybody knows the news. LT has been dropped into the game. Massively overpowered card in every phase that he's been released in. Jadeveon Clowney, he's always released like the week before LT, specifically to make the people who purchased Jadeveon Clowney stare out a window and wonder what their decisions were and why they made them.
But remember, guys, our tears make us stronger. So, but this one, I mean, Clowney is like, why so serious? He's like literally a fan favorite. So, like, I'm really glad the card finally dropped. And yeah, he was like a freak number 1 overall.
Now
so
to be
it's
fair,
a nice card.
To be fair, this Jadeveon Clowney is stepping into that god tier right now. I mean, look at these stats: 89 speed, that's just fine. 95 block shed, that's more than fine. 97. Power move, 92 finesse move. This card's getting into that super glitchy level. So I don't know if it's as terrible as the last time, because last time the difference between LT and Jadeveon Clowney was like night and day. This time, might be able to get away with it.
Want to see a magic trick? Instead of making a pencil disappear, we're making Clowney disappear tomorrow with LT.
I'm so sorry.
Not bad cards, right? Not terrible.
Not bad, not terrible, but not LT, which is always the problem with Jadeveon Clowney, which is a shame. I love Jadeveon Clowney and MUT, but since LT was dropped into the game, there's no way. There's just no way. Let's take a look at the limiteds from earlier this week, starting with Marshawn Lattimore. Funny enough, we did a video predicting the position heroes, which we'll touch on just a little bit later. And Marshawn Lattimore was on that list. So now we got to come up with some new position heroes and stuff like that. But this is a beastly card, dude.
It's unreal. It's unreal. But like hopping, what's strange is like totally touching on a point that Gutfox made is that all corners are overrated. They're all identical. Yeah. It's really, really interesting now. So like MUT has moved away from like those must-have Gucci crazy high-end cards that play like a million times better than like all their counterparts, and now really move towards like we now need to take a step back and have a look at the overall impact and the popularity of theme teams on MUT this year. And this is a great example, and some of the team MVPs are great examples as well. It used to feel in MUT, particularly with Team of the Week, but also kind of like the legacy of players, their clout, their popularity. It used to feel as though like only the most deserving cards and players got high overalls. But now it's absolutely everybody because of the impact of theme teams in particular. Like we're talking like absolute market saturation at every single position on the field. Do you remember earlier in the year when we're like, we need a right tackle? Where are the right tackles? Well, now we have like how many 97 overall right tackles? Like you're absolutely spoiled for choice. It's fascinating. It really, really is fascinating. It's
like
different.
when that not to throw any bad shade on this situation, but when you got parents that split up, which I'm from a split home as well. So don't make me feel things in this episode, director. You got one parent that wants to appease you, another parent that wants to appease you. But what ends up happening is they both go to the dollar store and they take heaps of those cheap toys and they throw it in front of you. You're like, this is great in numbers, but what am I supposed to do with the plastic shark that doesn't even look like, he's from, like, it's just, it's the quality versus quantity situation that you've got to ask yourself, are you okay with every theme team getting, a bunch of beefy cards, or do you miss the days of that one specific Deion Sanders or that one specific Michael Vick being the king of MUT every year?
The scarcity. I don't know, man. It's I was going to say it's very different to what they do like in FIFA Ultimate Team. It's really, really interesting where like eventually there is saturation towards the end of the game, but really like it's definitely players are buffed based on a really and well and truly like a performance basis. Yeah, there's also some namesakes in there as well, and obviously legends, but it's just interesting. I'm not saying Marshawn Lattimore individually. I'm talking more about the team MVP cards that we're going to start seeing. Like a 97 overall Tahir Whitehead for the Raiders, like come on, who's like a 99 on my God Squad team, and obviously a 99 on the Raiders team. Like these kind of cards, it's really, really interesting the impact that the fans have had to theme teams and building their ultimate squad, right? For their particular team. It's really kind of revolutionized. It has impacted like MUT in a massive way.
It really has. The gameplay this year is completely different based on the cards that you're, and to play the Devil's optimistic advocate, I would say, I think that I kind of like the direction that it's going in, because theme teams are hugely fun, I feel like, this year.
They really are. They really are. It's not a complete picture yet, though. So like we'll touch on that maybe just a little bit later in the show in terms of hitting that elusive 99 overall. That is the end game goal for a lot of players, right? They want to get 99 overall before the next game drops. But the simple fact of the matter is it doesn't look as though at the moment you're going to be able to do that with a theme team.
No.
Necessarily, as in like a pure theme team, like all Raiders or all Saints on your team, because you're going to need that 99 overall punter and kicker, which kind of blows. But expect them to kind of push back next year and maybe take the overall ratings in a slightly different direction so that you can hit 99 overall with a theme team without needing every player at every position that counts being a 99, that type of thing, which I think would be really, really cool. Because I got to tell you, I would love nothing more than to roll with Raiders only. And yeah, head-to-head would suck a little bit because like my left and my right tackle are just going to get slapped by LT all day. But
what are you going to do? Yeah, no, some people really care about the 99 overall aspect. I'm one of those guys that doesn't really mind. The reason theme teams have become so popular, in my opinion, at least for me, is I love going in because a majority of MUT players are still going to have the God Squads. They want a variety of different players from different teams, and they're going to go out with the best of the best. I like going out with a 67-speed Phillip Rivers and thumping a team with a 99-speed Michael Vick, just because it feels like you're taking your banner into battle, and you're emerging triumphant regardless of the setbacks on your team overall-wise. So, I don't know. It's a huge flex.
The ground. Charger or Raider flag flapping in the wind. Come at me, bro.
There's nothing like it.
Come at me. Who let the dogs out? We let the dogs out. Emphasis on we. All right, next card.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, we got to move on. Adrian Amos, highly regarded as the best strong safety in the game for quite a few months, maybe weeks.
It's still, like, let's be honest, Derwin James, his card is still the best strong safety in the game. I don't know why. I don't know how. It doesn't make sense. But literally Derwin James is now to strong safety what Sean Taylor is to free safety.
Yeah.
It's that simple. They're like clones in terms of the MUT force and the code. But yes, Amos is awesome.
He's not going to disappoint. Zan did bring something up on Twitter. Did you see what his post, Zan's post?
No, I didn't.
Okay, he said something about Adrian Amos. He's really, really good. But it's, what did he use? He used terminology fool's gold, I believe, because he thinks his theory is that agility has something to do hugely at defensive back. And he feels like the 90 agility is kind of bringing this card down a couple of ticks, which is interesting. I just wanted to bring that up because I haven't heard that theory yet. But if that is the case, if you got safeties and defensive backs with really high agility, does that really matter? And if it does, I'm kind of eager to test it out, try it out for myself, see if it really does make a difference.
I will stand by my own experiences and say that play rec for me is really, really, really important.
No, for sure. I'm still
play
firmly
rec,
on the ground about play rec as well. But
play rec and speed are pretty crucial, right?
Yeah.
But the guy whose name we couldn't remember a couple of weeks back, director Everson Walls, corner, ultimate legend corner there for the Cowboys. He's on my PC squad because he was affordable. And he's high overall. And I put him in there. And he's only like 91 speed, 92 speed.
Yes, sir.
So he's not breaking any like speed world record, sound barrier, sonic booms. But my God, does he play well? My God, is he just in the right place at the right time, like all the time as well?
And what's his play rate?
Like, that's what I'm thinking. Dude doesn't have very good agility. Man, I never doubt Zan. Zan knows his stuff. Zan gave us the Fat Five theory. So I'm going to be like watching this like an absolute hawk. But I'm also of the opinion that a slower, higher play rec player will be like Johnny on the spot for you as well. And this guy right here is going to hit you with 99 play rec if you just have lockdown on him.
No, we're not saying Adrian Amos is bad in any case, man. Like every Adrian Amos I've played up against the entire year has been absolutely crazy incredible. But to touch on that one fact that you said about Derwin James, whatever's in the code, I think defensive back, the biggest factor for me. You can grab all these really nice stats. That's great. 99 zone, 99 man, power, play rec, all that. That's awesome. But if you can find that one defensive back that has all those aspects, but is also tall.
6'3".
I think 6'3" is the number. I think 6'3" is the threshold for some crazy animations. And I think that's why Derwin James is separated from the pack so drastically, in my opinion.
I feels you, man. I completely agree. I completely agree.
All right, bros. Adrian Amos, go get him.
These were good. Just to be clear, these were really good limiteds. Yeah. And the limiteds as well. We mentioned John Ross that came out on the weekend were really good. I really, really like the limiteds that they dropped into the promo.
It's very, very good. And I love that these are particularly the power-up guys as well because you can get them a little bit cheaper than if you were to pay the $1 million+ coins for some of these guys. Let's move on. We're going to lightly touch on what EA did this last week with Team Builders. Now, this is good for some, okay for most, bad for some as well. And unfortunately, the Chargers did land in the bad category, which sucks because Badgley, our kicker, is the best kicker we've had in maybe a decade. He's the savior of our season, and he got an 82 overall card.
We love the team in EA, but whenever I say that first, I'm always going to be a little bit critical.
Brace yourselves.
Because we have opinions. We love the team, and we know they're trying their best. First thing. Every single team should have got the exact same overall punter and kicker. That's point number one. Every single team should have got, if it was 95, then so be it. A 95 kicker, 95 punter. Let's go. From the current roster, from the guys that were on the team at the end of the season, including Cody Parker's. Okay? Doink, doink. Should have got a 95 card.
Too soon.
Every single card. That's it. But, point two. They just showed us with this right here that you will never be able to hit 99 overall with a pure theme team.
No.
And that crushes my heart. So, Mistakeroo, do I like that they added these punters and kickers? Yeah, totally. And the 10 solos for me, I pulled like a Santos. I pulled like a really like high overall card that was like or is it who did I pull, man? I pulled like a 94 somebody. I pulled a 94 somebody there, and it was great. That guy. Who's that?
Oakley.
Who's that? Colquitt. I pulled a Colquitt from my punter pack, and I was like, woo, free 150K. That's the same as like making ultimate in solo battles. After 5 solos, I was like, yay. So I love those solos, right? But at the same time, it's signified you're never, if you need 99 at punter and kicker to hit 99 overall, you will never hit 99 overall with a theme team.
No,
and that just broke my heart, man. And they're not going to bring out 99 overall punters and kickers for your teams.
No,
like they won't do it. They really, really won't. So that kind of broke my heart, and it might have flown under a lot of people's radars. The significance of this release right here.
Well, from somebody's perspective that I don't care about 99 overall, I was crushed by this promo too, because obviously there's a lot of teams that benefited, and that's great. I'm very happy for them.
Yeah.
But I do not compromise on my Chargers punter and kicker because it's such an insignificant position for me. But would have I liked to have a 90-plus kicker, at least 90-plus, so I can get focus kicker and compete?
Yeah,
that would have been fine. 90-plus Charger kicker punter, that would have been perfect for me. But we couldn't get it. We got all the way down to, I think we're among like the bottom 3 in those category. And
the Raiders punter Townsend, he got an 82. He deserved a 60. He was terrible punter. But anyway, I feel you, man. Hot tip though. Let's round this out with positivity. If you have some training points and only a little bit of coin, but you want a really good punter and a really good kicker, guys, okay, what you're going to want to do is take Ray Guy, Morton Anderson, power those bad boys up just to 91, okay, and then throw a focus kicker on them. Boom, you get nice low kicking meter for all your head-to-head or your online gameplay. That is what you want to do.
And it costs almost no training point. I think we did the math a couple episodes ago, and it's the best budget option. And if I didn't care about my punter kicker position, which maybe I'll compromise now that we're getting more team chems with the new batch of MVPs, maybe, but I don't want to spend that. I don't want to spend it on the punter kicker.
Off the top of my head, less than 9,000 training point needed, even including powering up and including the focus kicker for each of them. So there you go.
There you go. Go get yourselves a good punter and kicker, and hopefully we'll get a better batch of these for the lesser guys later. All right, guys, punter and kickers. Hopefully you guys pulled something nice from your solos. Let's move on to the MVPs that we have been getting the last couple of days. Before we start breaking down these cards, John, I gotta ask you, what are your thoughts on the slow releases of this content? We're getting 10 maybe the first day. It felt weird.
Absolutely hate it because there was zero communication around how many we were getting. And everybody in the world, every content creator, everybody on every forum, on Twitter, everywhere, 100% believed that every single team was getting a new 97 MVP. And everybody was like, who's it going to be? I was expecting my Jared Cook for the Raiders. Super, super pumped. This is the thing. We felt let down then when we look at these cards and we're like, where's my team? I get it, but you got to manage expectations. The message needs to be loud and clear. Tomorrow, the following teams are getting team MVP. So maybe not even but only 10 teams are getting MVPs. Just communicate it, and then you don't feel so butthurt on Friday when you come home and you're like, okay, who did we get? I can't wait to see this. Oh, we got nobody.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, dude. Like, I really feel like communication will subdue so much disappointment from the MUT community, and less of that pure, unfiltered hate on Twitter will be seen with these promos.
2 fabulous words that should be in combination in everybody's vocabulary around the world for both personal and professional purposes: expectation management. You manage people's expectations. You're like, sweetheart, tonight I am playing Madden for 8 hours straight. I love you. Here's a day spa.
When did MUT Force turn into a Tony Robbins conference? This is getting a little serious here, Joe.
First of all, I don't know who Tony Robbins is. He sounds awesome.
He is a giant human being that speaks inspiration.
He is. Oh my God, I'm just messing. But listen, expectation management, man. Other than that, I love some of these cards, though. So there we go. We're just going to keep it real, as they say. We're going to keep it 100, as the kids are saying on the street. We're going to keep it 100, but that was kind of our take.
Okay. Well, to once again play devil's optimistic advocate, I will say this. I wasn't expecting more MVPs. So in that sense, this is kind of a home run. I hate that it's being drip fed. that feels really off, but I love that we're actually getting another batch of MVPs because that's huge again for theme teams. And I was just happy with Keenan Allen leaving it at that, but now we're getting even more.
It's like pancakes. We're getting pancakes.
Trumpetmonkey, did you ascend into heaven? Your screen has become absolutely so bright. Okay, I don't think it matters.
I am angelic.
From heaven, descending upon us.
I am Trumpetmonkey in heaven. Welcome, my son.
I feel strangely safer right now. Thank you, Trumpetmonkey. I have not felt this safe in many years. Let's break down these MVP cards, shall we say?
Let's do it.
Jawan James breaking the mold here for the new MVPs. We got an offensive player as Trumpetmonkey's trying to readjust his light. Right tackle, always a great position to add, especially for theme teams. Jawan James, how are we going to get through this episode today, Trumpetmonkey? I mean, what in the hell is going on right here?
I don't know, but
I don't know what's happening. Why is the light so broken? There's Mutt Dog. I see Mutt Dog. There's Mutt Cat. No, Mutt Cat's over there.
For anybody listening to this on iTunes, you are missing some quality YouTube television right here. You look fine. You look like the Australian, Estonian, Latvian god coming down showing us these cards. Jawan James, Trumpetmonkey, give us a breakdown.
Okay, Jawan James. What I like about this card, very happy for them Dolphins, them pesky sea mammals. Very happy for Dolphins theme teamers, okay? What I don't like about this card is getting him to 99 overall going to be a little bit difficult without that power up, okay? Yep. Because you're probably going to have to buff zone run. Definitely kind of the run stats to get him to the 99 because those pass stats are awesome though. Like if you're looking for a set and forget right tackle and you don't care about 99 overall, then booyah, he's your guy. But it's going to be a little bit difficult to get him up for me anyway. So that's why he's a little bit of a pass. Very happy though for anyone who just needs a really good right tackle. This is your guy right here.
And the dude's 6'6" as well, man. Dude. Not a lot of people are going to get past him with that super high pass blocking. Crazy. Run block leaves a little bit to be desired, but I mean, that's a solid
the run block
tackle.
is pretty solid, man. Come on, like it's fine. I'm just saying, on the
outside you want mostly pass blocking. So this is a premier right tackle. Yeah,
it's really, really nice. Really, really nice.
And Trumpetmonkey's back to his normal, not heavenly self. So Jawan James,
crap,
really good card.
Crap, I was in heaven and now I'm back on my couch.
Welcome back to Mud Force. Nate Solder, we're keeping on the line. Nate Solder
really,
for the
really
Giants.
Good one here. Now this one I dig. I diggity dig. I don't know, does he have a power up yet? Definitely looking like he'll get a power up. Really, really good for like both Giants and Pats theme teams. Now what I love about this one is that if you buff his passing like at all, this guy goes to a 99 like that, I'd say. Tell us in the chat. I would love to know in the chat if that's true. Like if I got play fake maxed on this guy, it's +3 to all of those passing stats right there, and I got to be thinking that takes him up to 99. I gots to be thinking it. So let us know. I really love this card though. Really love it.
Yeah, really, really, really good card. Let's move on to something a little more exciting. It's still a line, but we're on the defensive line here. And I'm actually a huge fan of DeForest Buckner, the player. Does DeForest Buckner, the card, stack up?
I love, okay, you can't quite see it there, but under the visor, you're going to want to look at this card out a little closer. He's got las loco eyes. He's got these crazy eyes going, man. It's like, trust us. It's hard to see on the screen right there. Go look at the card out on Mutthead or in the game. It's dope. I dig this card. I love the 6'7". I think the speed is really nice for like defensive tackle. Mm-hmm. I would absolutely, if I were getting this card and like Niners team, oh my God. Like, come on. This is so fast. With Sprinter and Madden, he's already freaking 81, powered up 82 speed, +3 for that Niners team. And you're talking 84 speed from defensive tackle with like,
my buddy on Twitter, Chris Marinos, posted his fully decked out Niners theme team to Force Buckner.
Paxter.
Yeah, 84 speed. 84 speed. So, That's Alan Page level of defensive tackle speed.
Totally nice. Ridiculous. Totally nice. Now, look, a really, really nice card. I'm super happy for the Niners fans. This is a nice card no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really good.
I mean, the block shed, the power move, the finesse move, they're all super high. And on a theme team, just forget about it. This is the ultimate defensive tackle. Rivaling that of maybe even a Mean Joe Green.
Just to keep it positive, like, we love all these team MVP cards. We just wish there was, like, one for each team. That's all.
Yeah. We need ourselves a Chargers player right away, but we'll get to those. We'll get to the heart and aspiration of the MUT predictions here in a little bit. Jamie Collins, who just got released, did get himself a card on the Browns.
He got released the day they dropped this card, but who cares? Like, I mean, again, this for me is like a signifier of this is another one of like where Madden is heading. When people talk about like when people react to Madden Ultimate Team Day One core elites, they are always super opinionated, like, oh my God, like why Zeke deserves a 99 Day One, Brady deserves a 99 Day One. People understand that there's a scale and they're not going to drop 99 cards Day One, but there's always been this understanding there's a little bit of correlation between real life performance and the card you get and the overall you get in Madden Ultimate Team. Mm-hmm. Like the Tahir Whitehead, there's no way Jamie Collins deserves a 99 overall card. He's not that good. He's a professional athlete and he's in the NFL and he's upper echelon without a doubt. But you get my meaning in the traditional sense of is he Lawrence Taylor?
No.
So like this is my point, right? He's not Hall of Fame, and so but this is like a massive signifier of the future of MUT content right here, and theme teams and how we've reacted to theme teams. Just to reiterate it, I just want to make that point again. These cards right here hammer home what you can expect in the future, which is 99 overall pure theme teams.
How is this guy a 97 overall, though? I mean, there are a couple. There's a hit powers. It is 97, 91 power move in the pass rush, 95 tackle.
Awareness has a massive impact on all overalls. Don't forget that, right?
Okay,
so 96 awareness is going to get you there. Look, man, he's got 91 power move, like really good block shed, really good play rec, really crazy coverage stats as well. Yeah, he's a good card. Like,
to be
really
blunt,
nice
I don't for a 97 specifically as a Browns card, fantastic. You can take that home, cash it, take it to the bank. As a regular 97 overall, I don't know if I'm convinced. I don't know if I love this card.
There's no way you're taking, man. Kevin Green is the gold standard at left outside linebacker. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kev Green is just an animal in the pass rush and an animal in the run game against the run, and actually like sneaky good in coverage too. So, but look, like Jamie Collins. Really, really interesting. He got traded, right? So does he have a power up? I mean, that'll be.
Did he get traded or just straight up released? I don't remember, bro. I just been waiting for some Chargers updates on the rumors for the NFL, and so far we got Denzel Perryman. I'm happy with that.
Perryman resigned.
Let us know in the comments. Did he get traded or released? I'm not quite sure. Next up, we're gonna go with Mike Evans. Deceptively amazing card.
Okay, so what you get in like Mike Evans cards, like they just catch everything. Like Oscar El Hombre. El Hombre back in Madden 17, his offense, whenever we played head-to-head, his offense was bomb it deep to Mike Evans. Mm-hmm. Just spec catch. OBJ, moss me, right? That was it. And then like what you definitely want though is to theme team Mikey Evans because speed at this stage of the game is super, super critical. And 91 is pedestrian. And it's a little bit disrespectful. Like stock, he should have been 93 speed.
He's got the Keenan Allen syndrome. I'm so sorry,
really
Mike
does,
Evans.
Man. And like Keenan Allen is fast in real life. Mm-hmm. Ask a whole bunch of DBs how fast Mike Evans is as well. The one thing I don't like about that is it excludes regular users like yourself and myself who would love a Mike Evans in our team. We just can't run with him.
No, there's no way.
We can't. Because even if you power him up and you put Sprinter and you put Coach Madden on him, he's still probably not fast enough. You do need 99 speed at wide receiver now. There's just too many options otherwise. Yep. But I love how good he is at run block. I love how good he is at just like literally in the pass game catching everything. And of course I love him as a human being. He's dope.
Yeah.
So
I did spot this guy on a couple of Bucks theme teams on Twitter. 98 speed is what he clocked out to. That is just fine. Everyone else steer clear, but he's a great card when you can make him work. So that's not bad. Mike Evans. Damonte Kazi.
Again.
5'11" free safety. Little bit of lack on speed.
This is a window to the future of MUT. How is this dude getting a card that's overall only one below a Sean Taylor? Like this is it, and we're only in March. Like this is the window to MUT. I love it personally, but like just like we just want to put a mark right now that this is signifying this week a change, I think, in the future of Madden Ultimate Team and theme teams.
It should have been Deion Jones.
Yes.
This should have been Deion Jones. I don't hate the card. Yes. I'm sure a lot of Falcons fans are fine with it, but man.
Position hero Deion Jones.
I can see that. Because these guys, they had to have had a decent year, right, to get to the MVP.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Jamie Collins doesn't scream MVP for the Browns in defense for me at all. But who knows? Devontae Kazi, he's okay. 92 speed, you're going to need to put him on a theme team. 88 hit power is okay, but you want more of that zone at safety. Yeah. Play rec at 95 is pretty decent, so he's all right. I mean,
what this guy is going to be, he's going to be like a Bethea. He's going to be a really affordable, solid option to get 99 overall.
There you go. That's about it.
This card will be like 200,000 coins in like a month.
Speaking of got it, but maybe didn't deserve it, Mr. Zay Jones. My favorite comment on Twitter this morning was, thank you, EA, for giving us a Zay Jones to soften the blow of the blatant lie, Ian Rappaport, of Antonio Brown coming to Buffalo. There you go.
It wasn't a lie, though. AB, hey, be careful what you wish for, AB, because, like, you don't want to come to the Raiders. You don't want to go to Buffalo. And that's why I was like, you want to get traded? Well, they're going to Carson Palmer you, man. They're going to trade you from the Bengals to the Raiders, man. Like seriously, that's like taking you out to the woods to shoot you and like put you out of your misery. AB pretty much shit canned that deal and was like, I'm not going to play if you trade me to Buffalo. I'm done. So like that was hilarious. But let's focus on Zay Jones. Great young player, great career ahead of him without a doubt. With Josh Allen, like, throwing the ball. And what you and I love about this guy right here is his Star Wars touchdown celebrations, which they better throw into the game. They better throw into the game. He force chokes. He lightsaber duels. Really, really cool.
You're making me want to add Zay Jones for no particular good reason other than he might be a Jedi.
He may be a Jedi. And he is the guy, I don't know if you remember, but this is a guy that literally defied gravity.
And resumed.
Go and find that clip, though, guys. Go and find that clip of him raising from the ground without using his hands. It looks like footage in reverse of him falling. It's pretty dope.
He might really be a Jedi. I gotta go find a Bills game and get this guy's autograph before he becomes Jedi famous. Zay Jones as a MUT card, fantastic. Great speed, great route running. Spec catch is ridiculous. He's better or as good as Antonio Brown in Madden as far as speaking in those terms. He's faster, definitely faster.
And so I'm set at wide receiver, man. I got 99 Jerry, 99 Randy, 99 Timmy, and 98 soon to be 99 Coop. Right? So like I don't need wide receivers, but on PC I'm eyeing this dude and I'm eyeing him powered up and I'm eyeing him like it's going to be a while on PC before I can max out Sprinter, okay? But I like what he looks like right here.
He'll have to get a power-up card one of these Sundays. I'm imagining they're going to give all the MVPs power-ups. Didn't they already say that? Didn't they already confirm all MVPs are getting power-ups?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
but
okay.
not like it's not guaranteed when we get him. But I love it. I love it. I mean, so what would you need if you powered him up? That's 95 speed, right? If you were able to max out Sprinter, that's 97. Then Coach Madden 98.
Yeah, 98 speed. That's pretty good.
Bad.
That's pretty good. I would take that.
I love it. I'd love to be lobbing this dude touchdowns, man. Definitely.
Very, very good card. Zay Jones, welcome to Madden Ultimate Team. Next up, it's David Johnson. Bros! One of the original honorary MUT Force members right here, David freaking Johnson.
Do you remember a couple of years ago in MUT where it didn't matter what David Johnson card you had? I think he had like 2 different Team of the Weeks, and like it didn't matter what card you had. David Johnson was just this amazing Madden Ultimate Team card, like always falling forward, catching everything, crazy speed, crazy stick skill moves. Like it's like I love it, man. He represents like everything awesome about Madden Ultimate Team.
I'm glad he still does have the MUT Force factor. I used his, MasterCard for like a month or so, and he was still pretty good. He wasn't as good as the meta guys, though, which kind of bummed me out because David Johnson is still probably one of my favorite running backs in the NFL today, in our current NFL. So I don't know, man. I want to see some gameplay of him, quite honestly. Maybe I'll look it up on YouTube after the show because I love David Johnson.
Hit us up, tweet at us as well if you got some nice clips of DJ working his magic. In real life, just a little injury prone, but he's like a superstar, like a superstar. And like I just want to see him play like a full season and like really dominate, you know.
Now the Cardinals did just trade for Marcus Gilbert from the Steelers. Hopefully they can bolster that line a little bit, give him some space to operate, because even with a really crappy line, he puts up numbers.
Yeah. Crazy good player.
One thing about this card that I wish they would respect is his catching.
Yeah.
78 catching on the card.
78 catch.
He's got to be up in the upper 80s.
It should be in the 80s. I agree. He doesn't drop anything. I'm not sure why that. Look, 78 will get it done. Like anything above 70 at halfback.
But at this point, it's all about respect. David Johnson has earned the respect of a high 80s catching stat. So, but this is a fantastic card. I'm very excited to see what he operates like. Maybe I'll give him a go at some point there. David Johnson, one of the OG MUT Force honorary members. Love it. Love it. Next up, we got William Jackson, cornerback for the Bengals. I actually saw a couple requests for this guy on the custom card art. Yeah, he's in the same echelon as all the other cornerbacks.
Every other corner. But and again, like I'm not as hyped as like some people about this card. But it's the same stats as everybody else. And I'm sorry, like the 95 speed is great, but like the McCourty card, Pat's McCourty card, Super Bowl card is going to play just as well as this. I just. Man, it's really, really interesting.
Well, let's be honest here. The Bengals theme teams need so much help this year. And I'm guessing that corner was one of those positions. So for Bengals theme teams, welcome aboard William Jackson. To everybody else, you could use him, but he just doesn't have the name factor yet, I guess.
He'll be another super cheap option to get to 99 overall. That's the only good thing about it for everybody else. Yeah.
William Jackson. Lastly, we got this little guy right here, Phillip Lindsay. I gotta say, dude, I am a massive fan of Phillip Lindsay. I don't love the Broncos, loathe the Broncos, but this is a really cool story coming out of Denver with this kid.
Hell yeah. And like TD let him wear his number. He gave him the blessing to wear 30, right? So like that's pretty cool. Like Terrell Davis. So I like it, man. I think it's great. I think the speed could have been even higher, man. He's so fast.
Yeah, he's scrappy.
On a Broncos theme team, like 99's, like, man, literally, if you max out Sprinter and throw Coach Madden on there, he's 99 speed as well. So, like, a really, really nice card. 5'8". I love I love those little, like, Mighty Mouse tiny
That's what I was going to
well.
say. We talked about Tariq Cohen a couple episodes ago. These guys, these scrappy little, he's 5'8". For whatever reason in Madden, these tiny little running backs, they just squeak through the line. They squeak through the defense, and they're gone. They're gone.
I want to see, like, Muggsy Bogues. I want to see, like, a 5'3" running back in the NFL, man. Like 5'6" is not a big difference between 5'6" and 5'3". I just want to see even smaller, man, out there doing it. But yeah, I really, really love this card. This is cool.
Awesome card, Phillip Lindsay. Rejoice, Broncos fans.
Rejoice!
That tasted bad coming in my mouth. All right, we are going to go over what the hype is all about this Saturday morning. I'm sure everybody is super stoked.
Ultimate Legends.
Build
me an Ultimate Legend worthy of Mordor.
Bring it on.
There's like 4 Legends weekends in an entire MUT season that stand out. This is definitely one of those 4. Let's take a look at the Legends for this week.
Bonkers, mate. Look at this. Oh. Lawrence of Arabia. Lawrence Taylor. Oh, my God.
LT making his way back into Ultimate Team. And just as his last card, this is by a landslide the best card in the game.
It is, man. 96 speed on most teams. 99 on Giants teams.
Imagine.
90. Like dude, I traded in. I said I've got my right outside linebacker Tahir Whitehead. I'm happy. I'm not playing any head to head anymore on the Xbox. If I were, this guy is who you need. Like he is an absolute demolition man, a wrecking ball. He is a tsunami. He's a tidal wave. He's a freaking nuke. Seriously, he's a laser guided missile. It's an M1 Abrams tank coming off the right side of your defense. Like, this guy is just he is Blitzkrieg. Like, seriously, he's a freaking stormtrooper, man.
If you think about like how many good cards we've gotten between Harvest and now, and that the 95 Lawrence Taylor is still dominating today. How much better is this Lawrence Taylor going to be? Like a 99. Oh, I can't even imagine. I'm going to have to use one of my extra spots for the team cams we're getting from MVPs on a new left tackle because I cannot risk LT running all over me every game.
It's a gold ticket, man.
He is.
This is a golden ticket right here. You literally can't improve on this, man. It's going to be crazy. So most people are going to power him up. He'll be 99. And he'll have 93 speed stock. Then they're going to have Coach Madden, that's 94 speed. Then they're going to max Sprinter, so Sprinter times 2. And you're going to have 96 speed.
Not to mention the 97 block shed stock. These are all stock. 98 power move and 94
That'll be 99
finesse
with
move.
Madden powered up. That'll be 99 power move. That'll be with pass rush maxed and powered up. Oh my god, you're gonna have 99 block shed, 99 power, 99 finesse, 96 speed.
Now I hate to say this because I've been very much so enjoying my new course of Chargers linebackers. I think LT's got to come back, man. I think it's time. This card is just too unique not to try out for yourself. And I'm hoping we pull him tomorrow. I'm gonna use my my level 80 pack that we've been saving, and we're gonna use the ultimate legend packs we've been saving. We're gonna see if we can get Lawrence Taylor because this is just too glitchy.
This card is
of a card.
amazing. This card is amazing. If I were still playing head to head, this is the type of card on defense, guys, that you sell out your other positions and take budget beasts just to get this dude in your lineup, especially if you're playing head to head. This is like this type of player that you build a franchise around. For reals. So
I can say this. Bravo to EA for not making him unlimited. I was almost positive because of how OP the card was. They were going to make his last stage limited just to make it a little less accessible to everybody. I love the accessibility here because everyone deserves to have the best card in the game, if they've grinded enough throughout the season. Because I don't know, man.
So this is unreal, but let's have a look at the offensive player then, the set offensive player as well. Everybody knows.
Look at this weekend, dude. Michael Vick coming in, 98 overall.
Vicky. This is crazy. Like on most teams, again, powered up 95 speed stock, sprinter maxed.
You're looking at about 98
Coach
speed.
Madden 98. It's crazy.
Yeah. On every single team. So this is the great pairing. I love that they released these at the same time. You're gonna need speed at linebacker or somewhere on your line to counter the Michael Vicks of head to head. I read a lot of comments about head to head's done. I'm out. Michael Vick spells the end for head to head on Madden 19, and I guess it's a little dramatic, but it is a little accurate as well.
He's still gonna overthrow guys. Trust me. And with the speed of defenses as well, it's gonna be fine, man. But hey, it's like the Force Awakens, man.
Between these two,
dark side of the Force rises, and the light to meet it.
It does.
Come on.
And in this case, I think Lawrence Taylor would absolutely demolish Michael Vick in any given head-to-head game. Put him in a spy, send him after Michael Vick on a delayed blitz. Vick's gonna fumble.
I would not be playing head-to-head this weekend. Let's put it that way, right? Until the falling forward mechanic is patched a little bit. No, we're not going to bitch about that. I'm just saying. But what it means is that a lot of QBs running with the ball, instead of taking massive hits and fumbling, are just kind of falling forward in an animation.
Mm-hmm.
So you do not want to play head-to-head with this guy in the game until that's fixed.
Yeah.
It'll just be really aggravating. So do yourself a favor, do your blood pressure a favor, steer off head to head, focus on the solos this week, and then you could start to smack Michael Vick right in the mouth and hopefully he's dropping the ball. But this is the big question then before we get into our predictions, right, for other team MVPs, and I can't wait to see these because you've hidden them from me, so there's going to be genuine reactions. Bonkers. These two cards are great. Guru said bonkers. I think the limited is also going to be insane.
Oh, God, I should have thought about this before the show. Who is it going to be?
Thinking?
These guys are all waiting for us to move on because they know what the limited is. We have no idea.
Yeah, they've already seen it. As the episode comes out, hot take. Monkey's hot take. 2 new limited legends.
That'd be crazy. I'm going to say we're going to get a Troy Polamalu-esque brand new legend tomorrow.
Charles Woodson, make it happen.
Charles Woodson, yeah. That'd be crazy. All right, guys. Those are the legends for today. We need to get into our custom card art for Team MVPs. If you guys didn't get a Team MVP card, fear not. We filled the gaps. We've made card art. It's all available on Twitter. If you guys want a say in which cards get produced, hit me and Trumpetmonkey up on Twitter. Get us the follow, and we'll and post your recommendations and nominations in the threads that I post. I always post when I'm doing custom card art, so you guys can get a say in as well. Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right, so to quickly go over some of the ones that we did a couple of days ago, let's see. We did a whole bunch of new ones, and a lot of them didn't get the nod. Some of them did. But here are some of these guys that still need cards. Ezekiel Elliott, we're thinking might get the nod. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be Coop. It could be Zeke. It could be Dak.
The guys, the viewers wanted Jalen Ramsey. That could be that maybe. He just got a card not too long ago. Richard Sherman. So these are the guys you guys can check out on the Twitter. T.J. Watt was a big one. They still need a card for the.
That's a great prediction right there, T.J. Watt, man.
Yeah,
definitely. I feel it.
The Ravens, Lamar Jackson would be pretty cool. Darius Slay for the Lions.
Big play Slay.
Melvin Ingram for the Chargers. We need that heat off the right side.
Eventually, man. Gotta happen eventually.
Deion Jones.
Deion Jones is a lock at some point.
Yeah.
Like for me, I feel like these predictions can be accurate. Remember, they said big stream, special stream on Monday. So we could have position heroes or motivators on Monday. I think it's going to be position heroes. Think of these predictions here as like one way or the other. I think a lot of these cards are about to drop.
Agreed. Let's get into some of the newer ones, and just to wrap up the old ones here, you guys can catch us on the old video. That's where we're just kind of skimming through them. There's the Jared Cook I was talking about earlier. For the Raiders, Jarrell Casey for the Titans, and then Pat Elflein for the Vikings.
Nice. Dope card art, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's move into the new guys here, the ones that everyone's here to watch, everyone's here to see. Let's start with J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt! I think, come on. Like, he's back this year, right? He killed it, man. He killed it, right? 14 sacks?
14 sacks, something like that. Something ridiculous.
JJ is back with a vengeance. Love that card art, man. Seriously, this is so cool. This is a pretty obvious one for me, man. That Texans theme team is insane, man.
It's so good.
It's insane.
And that Clowney is just as good as LT when it's powered up on a Texans theme team. I'll tell you that. Next up, another popular demand, Chris Jones on the Chiefs.
Yeah, someone said best right end in the game. That's a Chiefs fan being a little overzealous, but I will say this. He's a great defensive end. Definitely. He's got the stats to back it up. I think he's an awesome player. I'm super jelly hater that the Raiders don't have him. And obviously he's in our division, but great. Not the best in the game, but definitely upper echelon.
He lacks speed, which is the biggest hit on this dude, but he does get free quite often. Whether or not he's going to get the sack after that is still up in the air.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Who we got? Trent Williams.
Oh, okay. I like this, man. I like Trent Williams. He's a fantastic player. This could be AP though. Well, I've been saying AP. Adrian Peterson, probably the best player on the offensive side of the ball.
And he had a great year for his age, bro. Great year for AP.
AP is amazing, bro. Like, come on. And they traded for Case Keenum. That's interesting. Case Keenum's gonna have the job for a year while Alex Smith rehabs, right? But Adrian, it's either Trent Williams or Adrian Peterson. I think you've got it right there. There's Scurf, right, the right guard, but I don't know, man. We'll see. I think it's gonna be AP or this guy.
I think so too. We need more tackles in the game, do we? I don't know, but they're gonna come anyway. Let's move on to the next little batch right here. All right, what do you think of this one right here, Trumpetmonkey?
Did you not miss a batch below? I feel like you missed a batch.
No, we got one guy that I double posted. He's coming. He's coming.
Okay. Devontae Adams, like sneaky, amazing wide receiver, right?
Yep.
Like one of the best in the NFL.
Yep.
But like his stats are just insane. But obviously he's not like this crazy household name. And yeah, I get it. Oh, go Pack, go! All you cheeseheads out there, you know who he is, but not everybody else immediately thinks like all-pro wide receiver when they hear Devontae Adams' name. The average fan. Yeah. But this is a great call right here, man. This is great.
I think he's gonna get the nod. Packers theme teams right now are being led by Randall Cobb, who got I think like a limited a couple of months ago. That's no bueno. I mean, Randall Cobb is good, but you're gonna want your stud, your beast, your number one wide receiver on the Packers theme team. I'm thinking he's coming.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Devontae Adams, get hyped, Pecs fans. James Bradbury at cornerback.
Oh, nice. This is nice, man. A lot of Panthers fans love this kid, man. Like, really, really love him, like in real life. So this would be really cool. Great prediction, director. Was this you or is this a fan? Because
this was, I'll be quite honest. I took a look at the Panthers defense team, the whole theme team, and I was like, out of all of these dudes, I think James Bradbury is my only option.
Yeah.
But he's a good card. He's a good player.
With Kuechly looked after and Smith Sr., Thomas
and Peppers and all
taken care of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is a really good call, man. Definitely.
And I think that they do need a little bit more help at cornerback as well. I think James Bradbury, not a bad card. Next up, Williams.
Ooh. Damn. This guy as well has that MUT force factor. If this ends up being true, He just crushes it against the run and in pass defense as well, like pass rushing. Nice card, director. I like it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks. So Leonard Williams, so many good ends in MUT this season.
Yeah.
I think purely this guy will be a Jets theme team end compared to the rest of the options that you've got. But my goodness, he would be disgusting because he got a little bit of speed on him too.
Disgusting.
Next up,
Cooper Kupp. Yeah, who do you go with? Like, I feel so. He got injured, right?
Yep.
I feel so sorry for him, man, because he was killing it, and he got that super disrespectful speed, didn't he? He got a team builder
he
card.
did. I mean, like comparatively to right now, of course he's got bad speed because he only has the rising star at the moment. But I love Cooper Kupp, man. There's something about this kid.
Yeah,
he was like the heart of their offense, other than Todd Gurley for like 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah. This would be really cool, and then you could get him to 99 speed, I assume, if this did happen. So I really love it, man. That's really, really cool.
Cooper Kupp getting a little love from the director.
Hell yeah!
Next up, we did talk a little bit about this guy.
This one was tough. We were talking about this guy. This one was really tough because current players from the current season, Seahawks fans, you need to be yelling at us in the comments section if we miss somebody. But we were talking about this, right? Like who is the MVP? Who's left? Everybody else has a card. Even Earl Thomas has like a 96. Even Cam Chancellor has a 96. Dudes who aren't really on the team anymore. So it was such a tough one. So I think you chose well though. I think this guy is pretty solid.
Yeah.
The DNs have been taken care of. The linebackers have been taken care of. The corners and safeties have been taken care of. This is a tough one. It kind of has to be him by default. Am I right?
Yeah. It took us a minute. It took a lot of debate, and we settled on Jerron Reed. I hate to say settled because he is a good player. Yeah. But it's literally we had to make it fit. We had to make it happen.
By default.
Yeah, by default, Jerron Reed. He will be good. I imagine on the Seahawks teams he'll be godly, but he's a defensive tackle. There you go.
Yeah.
Next up.
Hey, Mr. Biscuits. Yo, my name's Mr. Biscuits. What's up?
Somewhere in the world is a Zan screaming, hoping that this is going to come true.
I could see it happening. I know there were some comments about the team MVP he already got. I don't team builder.
Yeah.
I feel like this team MVP card could definitely happen. Love that card art, man. I love those. I have those jerseys.
Yeah, the Color Rush Bears jerseys. Those are pretty dope.
Just to see Khalil Mack in the jersey as well. I'm happy for Bears fans that you got Khalil Mack and that he got paid what he deserves and he's happy and producing. He'll always be a Raider. In my memories as well. But this jersey right here on Khalil Mack is amazing. Looks pretty dope on Mr. Biscuits as well. Damn, I hope it happens, and I hope they do his stats a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I feel like as soon as he gets he needs literally a +1 or +2 bump. A power up would make him better for head to
threshold.
Yeah.
It's be a nice card.
Yeah,
cool, man. I hope it happens. Stop Bears.
The Bears, Mitch Trubisky. We're all crossing our fingers. And one thing to bring up, and this is a rumor, I can't confirm it, but I think somebody said in my clan that if a team builder ends up getting the MVP or somebody, maybe it was a rising star, that those extra team chems get added to the MVP. Let us know in the comment section below if that is true. Because that would be times 5 Bears chem on Mitch Trubisky.
+5 Bears chem?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good for theme teams. And times 5 on your quarterback of all players. Let's move on to the next little batch right here. Carson Wentz of the Eagles. This was kind of an obvious choice.
Cappy! Yeah, this is so obvious. It has to happen. Come on. The future of the franchise. Nick Foles is gone. Come on, man. The Ginger Messiah. I hope this happens. Remember his journey card as well was it was so good to have it early on in the game.
So reliable.
Really nice, card, man. Really, really nice. So I hope it happens, man. And this is
why I feel bad for Eagles fans. Not bad. It's a good problem to have. But you've got Donovan McNabb. You've got Michael Vick, who's getting an update tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, do you really roll out with Carson Wentz with those two speed demons at quarterback?
Because they're absolutely they do, because they just love Carson Wentz, man. I think so. But this is also why I don't think the game is over with Vick dropping, because I honestly people love variety at quarterback. I love rolling out with my 99 overall Derek Carr. I love
57 speed Phillip Rivers in the house over here. Shrug.
Why not?
Why not?
Walking frame and all. Old man Rivers with my walking frame. Excuse me, young man. Can you please tell me where's the sarsaparilla at? Okay,
The
moving swiftly on.
disrespect.
Sorry.
Give Rivers the power-up card, EA. Maybe I'll forgive Trumpetmonkey. Carson Wentz, I think more than likely is going to get the nod. If not, I could maybe see a Jay Ajayi or something like that, but we'll have to wait and see.
Do it now.
There you go. Next up, I think there's only a few more. Kyle Van Noy. This is a good one.
Yes. This dude is a bowler. His impact in the Chiefs game in particular, and then the Super Bowl. This dude is awesome. I know you got big Willie Mack over there at right outside linebacker, so you probably kind of like don't really care if you're running the Pat Steam team. But man, I just think this guy is really, really awesome.
Yeah,
I do.
He had a fantastic season. You cannot deny that he had a really, really good year, and that's why we think he's going to get the bump. Really, really good player, and I think that's all for the new cards that are coming out, and that kind of fills the gaps for anyone who didn't get an MVP yet. We can curb your appetite just a little bit with some card art, maybe a little bit of hope for the future, but we're hoping that these cards are dropping maybe within the next 2 days to fill in the rest of the teams. And
Nice.
why is that, Trumpetmonkey?
Why is that? Because we hate being drip fed.
We hate being drip fed, but we also
And
think
it's
that the
sad.
special stream on Monday is going to be for
Special stream.
position heroes.
I think it is going to be position heroes. It could be motivators. You never know.
Yeah.
But position hero for me feels like a lock.
Yeah, this time last year was when we did see position hero. We've already seen a leak/tease for position hero in the game via the uniforms for the combine. Yeah. So we're fairly certain that it's going to happen. But until then, these MVPs will help round out your theme teams, because I don't know if you're guaranteed to get a player on your squad via position hero. So look forward to the MVPs, dudes. All right,
And hot
Monkey.
tip, guys. Hot tip. Final thought. If you didn't play the 10 solos for the punter and the kickers yet, they're really, really quick. They're really, really easy. And if you get lucky and pull like even one of the 90s, you can make like a nice 150K. So get in there and play those 10 solos. Definitely highly worth it this week.
I will, Trumpetmonkey. I am one of those guys who hasn't played, and we're going to grind it out, get our level 80.
Nice.
There we go, guys. Well, it has been a fun episode of Mud Force. We've got some predictions. We got a lot of jibber jabber. But all in all, I think we need to see these MVPs in the next 2 days. I'm like seriously waiting for an Melvin Ingram. It's too long. He hasn't gotten a card since like week 2 of the NFL season.
Hot take. Director and I are 100% at odds ends about this one. Two talking geese. We cannot agree at all whatsoever. I think team MVPs are going to be dragged out on a monthly basis.
Oh,
that's my hot take.
I know
it's
makes
going
me
to
hurt.
suck. It's going to suck, but I think that's what's going to happen. And then we're going to see a brand new promo on Monday. But I hope Director's right as well. I hope they just bring out more team MVPs on Saturday and more on Sunday and more power-ups on Sunday as well. But I don't think it's going to happen.
All right, let's wrap up this episode. I want to go to bed so I can wake up to see who the new LTD is, the new limited card for the Legends, because I think it's going to be something big, guys. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today in this episode of Mud Force. This has been the Director and the Trumpetmonkey. As always, guys, if you like what you saw, please hit us up with a like and sub, and stay frosty.
Stay frosty!
Last chance, 4th and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. Mutt Master, YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. Mutt Madden, Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, directors directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain.